What's going on, y'all? This is K1, and this is another episode of the Corner Stories. This is about the time I almost picked cotton. Yeah. So, matter of fact, let me go ahead and take a little sip before I tell y'all the story. It's funny, a little scary, all the above. So the year is 2012, right? So, good friend of mine, her name's Gabby, known each other for years. She hit me up one day. She was like, "Hey, I got a wedding reception I want to go to. You mind coming with me or whatever?" And I'm just like, "Oh, sure, whatever." She was like, "Yeah, it's a friend of mine. She just got married and everything, and she wanted us up there at the reception." So I'm thinking like, all right, no big deal. I'm like, "Where is it at?" And she was like, "It's in Jesup." I'm like, "Jesup? What the hell is Jesup? I've never heard of Jesup." I'm like, "That close to Jesus? I don't I've never heard of Jesup before." So she was like, "Yeah, we'll take my car or whatever, you can drive, and we'll head up there or whatever." So I'm like, "All right, cool, I ain't see no big deal, she ain't let me wrong yet." I have to say keyword yet. But so, I head to her place, I leave my car at her place or whatever, we take her car and we head up there. So of course we stop and get gas and everything like that or whatever. So the funny thing about Jesup, how big, well, if you're from Atlanta area, that Quick Trip is, pretty much a household name down here in Atlanta. And Jesup, not so much. We went down Jesup, man, we seen nothing but flash foods, like flash foods every corner we went, we seen flash foods or whatever. But, like I said, the area seemed nice, little country or whatever. It wasn't nothing I wasn't used to, so, I ain't think nothing of it. So, we get ready to go, whatever. Gabby, puts the information in GPS or whatnot. And it was a good little ride, I'm thinking maybe at least 2 hour drive, if not less. But, luckily, Gabby runs some tunes. She's the type of person that like to listen to like soundtrack music, like Disney soundtrack music, or just soundtracks from movies that she like with her. Which I'm fine with. Shit, pop that in. Let's listen to that as we ride, or whatever. So we're heading up there, or whatever. And like I told y'all, just start seeing gas stations, flash foods, flash foods, flash foods. So I'm like, whatever. I ain't think nothing of it. So as we're riding, like I said, nice day, sun's out or whatnot, and as we're riding or whatever, we're hitting it straight away. I guess this big main road of Jesup, like big farm road or whatever have you, whatnot. So I'm in the car, we driving or whatever, we talking, listening to music, just chopping it up or whatever. And as we're riding, I look to my right, I see a little track out there. I'm like, okay, ain't like I ain't seen a track before, nothing to it. Look to my left, I started seeing one of those, machines that like water the grass and everything is like big, long, and wide or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is a real nice, farming area. So as we keep riding, I see a bunch of white. I was like, what is that? I'm just like, nah, that can't be what I think it is. And I was like, nah, let me look again. I'm looking, Gabby's looking. I'm like, yo, that's cotton. And I'm sitting here like, yo, where you taking me? Like, yo, what if we going? Or whatever. And so, she was like, oh, it looks nice or whatever. We should go out and touch it. And then I'm just like, no. And then I think to myself, I'm like, no, hell no. We not about to get out here. We're not about to touch no cotton. Fuck that. We're not doing that or whatever. We're not doing this. And, we laugh it off, whatever. We keep riding. But then for some reason, I don't know how it happened, a fucking bee or a hornet got into the vehicle or whatever. So, here I am, I'm just driving or whatever, and then I start seeing, I'm like, oh shit, so I'm trying to hold on to the wheel and stuff, like, oh, so I pull over so we can get it out or whatever, get ourselves together or whatnot, try to figure out how the hell it got in the car or whatnot. And as we pull over, whatever, mind you, we still on this long stretch of road that's nothing but cotton fields. And I'm just like, yo, this is not a place I want to get lost at. I'm not trying to get got, and this is way before Get Out came out. So I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to go to the sucking place. I don't know what's going on, bro. I'm like, look, let's just get this thing out. Let's get in the car and go or whatever. So this big rig, I'm talking about, man, it was like a scene out of a movie, man. It was like kind of like Jeepers Creeperish or whatever, but this big rig comes by or whatever, and then I guess he slows up and then he stops and hey, y'all guys need any help? And I'm looking at Gabby, she looking at me, I'm looking at her, she looking at me. I was like, nah, we good. Go ahead and get back in the truck, man. We good. We got this, blah blah blah. Oh, all right then. Well, y'all have a good one. Y'all be safe out here. And I was like, fuck. I'm like, man, I can't got time for this. I'm like, I'm in the unknown territories, fucking cotton fields out of here and shit. I'm like, yo, where are we going? So, we get back in the car or whatever, we ride a little more. Luckily, there was no more mishaps. And, like I said, it was still, like I said, it wasn't until we actually got where we're going when we just stopped seeing cotton fields. Like, it was just so much cotton or whatever. So we finally make it there to the reception place or whatnot. And mind you, Gabby's friends are more of the fairer skin, which I have no problem with. I'm cool with everybody. I'm here to kick it with anybody who want to kick it with me. So I ain't think nothing of it. But keep in mind, we're here for a wedding reception. Now, for most of us, or at least I know for me and Gabby, we were spiffed up. She had a dress on. I had a, decent suit with a tie and, a vest or whatever. We came there to look the part because we just assumed it was what it was, a wedding reception. So we get there, it's a dirt road or whatever. And I'm just like, more suspiciousness. I'm just like, what's going on? So, and she was like, I don't know. I'm just like, killing me, Smalls, you killing me. So we finally pull up there or whatever, and it's almost like a house. When you pull up, it's really damn near like a house or whatever. And there's a bunch of dogs out here. Gabby, cops out, she's playing with the dogs and stuff, whatever. And I'm just like still trying to be cautious at the time, cause back then, this is what, 2012, whatever. I was about 19, 18 maybe at the time, somewhere around there. And, nah, let me take that back. I had to be at least 2021. I'll take that back. So, yeah, 2021. Anyways, besides that, we get there. I'm still overly cautious because I'm like, yo, we just went through fucking cotton field and we in a dirt road in an unknown place. Like, what's going on here? So, we get out and whatnot. We walk into the supposed reception place, which, like I said, looked like a house from the outside. But as we get in there, we get in or whatnot. The place looks nice. It's set up kind of like a centerpiece. So you got the center floor, and then you got kind of like a roundabout where you can get the buffet or go to the bathroom, something like that. That way you're not, I guess, intruding like on the main floor, which was nice. So we come in. As soon as I come in, I see somebody in some overalls. I was like, huh. And then to my left, I see somebody else with some jeans and a t-shirt, and I'm just like, and I'm looking at the guy, be like, are we overdressed? Like, I was confused. Like, everybody there was pretty much dressed comfortably except for the bride and groom, and I'm just like, did not know what we was coming. Like, I did not know, what the setup was going to be or whatever. So, of course, me, I'm just like, well, shit, fuck, let me get out this time. Let me make myself comfortable. Shit, they comfortable. Hell, let me get comfortable, too. Granted, I didn't bring a change of clothes, neither did Gabby, because we just expect it to be a regular wedding reception. Most time when you come there, you look spiffy. You might sweat a little bit. Stuff just comes off afterwards. But anyways, we get in there. She get talking to her friend or whatever. I try to mingle where I can. I'm still suspicious. I'm looking I'm looking for somebody with a shotgun and, you know, spit cup. Like I'm I'm not scared, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, where are we? So, you know, we're there, we're enjoying our time, whatever, you know, eat a little bit, blah, 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 you know, say goodbye to her friend and everything like that. And we hit the road back, and yeah, back through the cotton fields again. Luckily, nothing happened, no mishap happened that time or whatever. We were pretty good to go. Just headed straight home, because at that point, I'm just like, get me out of here. Because like I said again, I've never heard of Jesup, Georgia. I've never been there since till then. And I've never been back since. Like, I ain't got no desire to go out there and pick no cotton or anything like that. Fuck going on, man. But like I said, you know, I know the story was called, you know, how, you know, I almost picked cotton, but I didn't do it, y'all. I didn't do it. I'm here. I made it. I'm alive to tell the story. But I was scared, man. No lie. No lie. But, yo, this has been another episode of the Corner Stories. Hey, man, hit up my girl Gabby, man. She can tell you about everything that went on. She got some stories. She got some pictures. But we made it out. We made it out, and I'm here to live and tell a story. But, yo, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I think I'm going to drop one more Corner Story next week. And then, guess what? Season 3 of The Corner is premiering next weekend. So y'all get ready for that, man. We got some real cutthroat hot topics for y'all, man. Might end up getting banned. I don't know. We're going to see. But alright, man, y'all have a good one, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the story. I enjoyed telling it. Got more on the way. Peace. Too much playing, man. Bought me and the family some pajamas, and they're not matching pajamas, Anthony, but they are pajamas. We're gonna be pajamaed up as a family. But I got